We have Anuj next from Autoverse. And after that, we have Ravi Shankar from Riva Metaverse.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. This is Anuj here, business head at AutoVerse. As the name says, we basically trying to raise the enterprise VR AR. The idea here is we started the journey around 6 years back with the idea of bringing VR AR into the enterprise segment. And I'm not calling it metaverse yet because at that point no one was aware of metaverse and we were building into this VR AR journey. Currently, we are 55 people and we have more than 6 years of experience and we have done more than 150 projects. The entire world knows about the word metaverse right now. We have an impending game launch at the Quest store. That's where we stand. Uh, I just want to do a quick journey of ourselves, how we started and where we are right now. So we started with the 2016 and the idea was to build this enterprise VR AR company. And it was into the automotive sector. That's why we call it Autoverse. And the idea was that we were helping designers design a car in virtual reality. That was our starting point. In 2019, we started taking a bet on a game, which is a VR game and a next gen one where we are trying to give something back to the consumer because this is an industry where we feel that consumer is enjoying the most and we wanted to build a game and that's where we currently stand. It's been 3 years since we started developing it and it's yet to launch. I'll show you a quick free demo at the end of the session. But the idea is that this is one more bet we have taken. By 2023, we want to become the biggest metaverse company in India. We have a lot of experience with us, backing with us, and we are trying to scale solution in different companies. By 2025, we want to have a place in the metaverse. When I say place in the metaverse, our own much loved IP where we can call businesses to come and have a metaverse journey with us. The stage is not currently where I can say, oh, come on board with us and we'll create a metaverse for you. Rather, we say that come build a VR solution with us. We are not a full metaverse company. When people say metaverse, they can understand this in a way that it's a VR. Some say it's a multiplayer. Some say it's a combination of NFT multiplayer and VR. Where we stand right now, we provide VR plus multiplayer, and that's where we are calling ourselves in the metaverse space. As I said, we have done more than 150 projects and with the brands like Bosch, Godrej, Shell, Mondelez, these are the companies which we have been working for last 6 years. And the stage we are at right now, we are not doing a POC. And that's what we have moved away from nowadays. And rather we are deploying solutions at scale. When I say scale, we are deploying trainings, more than 50 modules, 100 modules for one company across the plants. And when I say these modules could be training, it could be safety modules, it could be a consumer experience, it could be anything. The variety is enormous, the opportunities are enormous with different companies. The two major solutions what we have right now, one is VR training platform, second one is brand experience 2.0. When I say VR training platform, a lot of companies have showcased a similar experience right now. Actually, all the company before me also were talking the same thing. And the differentiator lies between the kind of experience one company can have in building these experiences compared to others. We have been doing this for more than 6 years now. And in the space, I call it rather training platform, training 2.0. Why I say this? It's designed for specifically large scale enterprise. People can work together. When I say training, it's not just training on a specific module. We want to give a full system, end-to-end deployment system where if you are an admin of a company, you'll get a web dashboard. I am as a user, I am a trainee, then I'll be on the VR headset. Both can be connected and both can together be in a collaborative space. At the end, if the training is complete, if user is doing up to the mark, we'll generate a report and send back to the admin. So it's a fully connected system and we call it rather a digital journey, not just VR. So we are improving the digitization into the industrial side and it's more toward the steps of industrial 4.0. few solutions in the market already. So we have worked with Vedanta, we have worked with TVS, we have worked with Aditya Birla Group, we are working with TransferVR. And these companies which I'm talking about, these are all scale solution in multiple factories, multiple plants. And when I say multiple, it's basically more than 50 modules, 100 modules for a few companies to deploy in the house. And these trainings could be in the mining, it could be in the maintenance department, it could be in the safety department. So works differently for each, and the solutions are all customized. I'll come to the second part of a solution, which is basically brand experience. Now, when I say brand experience, these are customized solutions for different type of companies. Your company could be a retail company. If your company is a retail company, we can create a product configurator for you, which will basically help your customers to understand how a product works, how effectively it can work, what are the functional advantage, how it fares compared to your other competitors. This is what the solution is, virtual showroom and 3D e-commerce. You can enrich the customer buying experience, drive sales using new engagement, collect new data on the customers. Second one is 360 walkthroughs and brand stories. A lot of companies still come to us and they say that we just want to do VR, AR with you guys, or we want to develop metaverse. The underlying statement is missing. That what do you mean by metaverse? When you say metaverse, they can just say that, okay, we just want metaverse. The thing here, it is very important to understand brand stories, because that's what we build with the brand at the end of the day. They come to us, we say, okay, we can provide this solution. We want to understand your requirement and eventually work with you. With these, you can educate and awareness about your product companies. You can do employee onboarding. You can do facility induction, multiple solutions. These solutions, now this is something which I want to talk specifically and no one has talked about. See, we all are saying VR, AR, but this technology is not accessible on the web. And these are the lot of solutions which we have deployed on the web right now for different companies. The base technology is 3D. Now, either you deploy it on a VR headset, AR headset, or on the web, it's all same. People can connect, get to a link, they can experience. So this one solution with HDFC, one with Novo Nordisk, one with Godrej. The idea of these solutions is that all the masses, the customers of the company can experience it without the headset. And at the end of the day, if you have a headset, you can connect to your PC and see the same experience in AR or VR. That depends on the customer requirement or if they have the device or not. The point is that there is a revolution which has come, and no one is talking about Web3, Web3D, that you can optimize the 3D models up to a level that they can be deployed on the web. And that's what we can do as well. Collaborations. This is a major collaborations I wanted to talk about. So we work exclusively with Shell for their all AR VR solution. We don't call it metaverse solution again, because these are the solution which they call it on the training side, they call it on the customer experience. So we have been working with them from 2019, and they invested in us around 2019, and then since then we have been part for their VR AR journey globally. Going big on VR training with ABG strategic partnership, and this major use case has actually taken to a scale where we are trying to deploy two types of solution. One is field AR inspection. Second one is training specifically. They have purchased more than 100, 200 module hardware, and it's on all the plants right now. And each person is getting trained via the headset, because it's so intuitive and easy right now that it can go to the smallest person in the factory and they can just learn it on the go. So that's the scale we want to achieve when we talk about VR training. A lot of experiences with Godrej in the last 1.5, 2 years, all the web experience on the customer side. And these are all on the web. A lot of partnership we have with different hardware companies. Because we are a content partner, we don't get into the hardware. So we have a partnership with Ajna Lens also here to deploy solutions for them into the content as well. But in general, we are a part of ISV program, which is one of the 35 companies in India. And we are partnered with RealWear to provide AR solutions. One big announcement, so we are also, as I said, impending a game launch. So we launched a free demo around 6 months back for this game. And the response which we have got is amazing. So around the world, people are playing this game. This is made for, obviously, Oculus Store and even the PSVR, PS Store. So both companies, Sony and Oculus, has reached out to us for a specific area. So this is our character. And the point is that Oculus reached out to us, Meta reached out to us and said that we want this game to be launched very soon because of the diversity factor, that we have a brown character in the game and they want us to push our game forward. So this is one of the games which we are launching the next 6 months. And maybe if you're free, you can just try it on our booth as well. And this is apart from our all enterprise stuff. Few names, few companies. Overall, we have done more than 150 projects. We have done projects in 8 countries, and we have more than 75 clients. Schedule a demo with us or just come to our stall to see the experience. Most welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that.